Lovely Laveau and fam are something else.
So this is weird. So
Damn.
it's weird. No, it's weird because I don't know what show I'm doing. It could be like 3 or 4 different.
That's funny.
I don't know what show I'm doing. Then I gotta ask people questions about them. Like I probably already. Nah, I'm gonna ask stuff I don't know. Either way, welcome to Something Else. I am Brother Fam. You already knew that.
I knew it.
More importantly, tonight, my tag team part. It's like when they had scientific matches back in the day, where like you know what I mean. It was like y'all ain't supposed to be versus each other. You know what I mean? So because Cal, you are on the other team. You on. You know what I mean? We are attacking you with questions tonight,
Right?
And this is weird. Hey, look, man, my tag team partner.
As always, it's your girl, Lovely Laveau. It's the Black Bruja with the big blue hair. And today we have Uncle Kyle in the building. Every show that you can find on the internet.
Am I uncle?
That's Pops.
That is Pop. That's the Pop father. Yeah, I guess I got to be uncle. That makes sense. I'm with that.
That's Uncle Kyle. He on every show that you find on Black Rasslin and other people. I don't know what he do. He do so damn much. He's basically the Russell Simmons of wrestling.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, before,
hey girl, do this smell like cocaine?
before he got money, maybe back when they was in the college. No, I appreciate that. I just be watching honestly, I just be watching wrestling and then talking to people about it. And then we just start talking about other stuff.
We talking about, would you dare say we talk about
something
else?
I like it. We do have. No, actually, I'm not gonna hit. I told myself I'm not gonna touch the controls at all tonight.
He gonna produce the show.
I was about to hit a button. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
nigga in a row wanted to produce the show.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
It's not me. I didn't do it.
How you feeling this evening, sir?
I'm. You know what? I'm. It's an interesting time in the world. Hopefully, whatever's going on in the air is going to take a chill on us in a bit. But right now it's great talking to y'all. But I think that's the thing. It's like I don't want to say I'm escaping life, but I mean it's fun. It's fun to be able to have conversations about stuff we would be talking about anyway, but just like press record and then let other people see the conversation. Like I get a kick out of people being like, "Yo, y'all crazy." Like we were just talking,
You're just being
it's just what happened on Thursday.
It would behoove us, you, and everyone else if we did not mention, as of the recording of this show, we definitely want to send our deepest condolences to the friends and family and fans of one of the greatest of all time, Mr. Jay Briscoe. Tragedy. Sending prayers to his family, those babies. I pray that they pull through and everything's all right.
Yeah.
And the community hurting, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring smiles, and we're gonna bring you something else.
Something else. She on that. She 2 for 2 right now. I'm gonna see. We're gonna see if this keep going.
Hey now.
That's good. That's a downside.
I was impressed myself. Brother Cal, you talk about getting reactions from folks.
Yeah.
What is the best and what is the worst reaction you've had to either something you've written, an interview you've done?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Like what? Has someone hopped online and be like, "Nigga, you said"?
Oh yeah, I mean, I used to work at Complex, so anytime they were like, "Hey,
we can say Complex now. We don't have to call it."
I mean, I don't. I'm back and forth on that place I used to work for. It really depends on how I'm feeling at the time. But yeah, I say that because if you put a take on the site and the kids didn't like it, whatever it was, I had a comment. Post something about Dave Chappelle. Oh, you don't read. They don't read the piece. They read the tweet, or they read what they thought the thing was. Oh, But it would be times like that. It was like, all right, this piece gonna go up on Friday, so I know not to be on Twitter till like Monday morning because by Sunday afternoon they're gonna die out anyway. But Yeah, it was probably matter of fact. I wrote a piece about Chappelle. I didn't write a lot about what was in the special. What I was concerned about, which low key kind of started happening, was you ever heard of Breitbart?
It sounds familiar.
It's Breitbart is one of those like white nationalist websites. They were posting positively about things he was saying. My whole piece was it's a slippery slope. You know, they're looking for somebody to be their savior, especially if it's somebody black, somebody who's saying stuff that feels anti to them. So I'm just watch the fuck out. And, you know, I'm not saying the whole world crumbled with Chappelle, but I mean, shit kind of went where it went, and it was because of the way he was leaning. So people didn't like that, but they didn't like one line in the piece. So that weekend I had to kind of shut off the timeline. And honestly, it'd be random shit that people react to. Like there was 1 week. It was a week similar to this where there was a lot of shit going on, and for whatever reason, I was drinking on the pod, and I just said, "It's chaos." And for whatever reason, that became a thing. Like people was clipping it and putting it on Twitter. Not a lot, but like it was enough to like. I'm gonna let that saying chill for a bit because it's getting a little. I don't want to become like a meme. Like, you know, I'm just saying stuff, hoping people pop, but you know, I'm not trying to like. I don't want to be 80 years old having to go on stage. You know,
Chaos.
Yeah, I'm
out for damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like I love pro wrestlers. I respect the gimmicks, but I that's not me. That's not me. I don't do that.
80 years old talking about some woo.
I'm saying like that. You don't think they feel goofy? I would feel goofy. You got to make money. But
he don't feel goofy. He feels right at home.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be honest. Now, you brought up the brother Fleer, and he hadn't been Richard Fleer in quite some time. However, I seen that nigga really work the magic at the bar, and
oh no,
I get why somebody upstairs beating the kids. No,
they just shit.
I get why he stays in gimmick because it works in real life.
In real time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like if I faked like a magician and did this and money really came out my hand like magic, I would keep doing it.
Yeah, it's addicting. That money's addicting, but I imagine that's why pro wrestlers. There's a reason Sabu still get up on them ropes and jump through that table. Is because that crowd gonna pop. When they pop, that check gonna come, and then Japan gonna call. Like it all makes sense, but at a certain point, you're gonna get up one day like, damn, I really went through that table last night. My knees hurt, my back hurt. Like, you know, and you're gonna be like, for what? Like a measly, you know, extra $250 or whatever the hell it is.
Most of the times it ain't even the money, it's that rush of the roar of the crowd is the craziest drug out here. But I feel you when you're talking about being a meme, because every time we record this particular show, I got to get on the internet and see a clipping of my damn face.
Y'all
exactly.
Y'all too good though. That's the problem is you got to stop being good at what you're doing, because if you got people watching every week. Again, I'm not trying to be a cheerleader, but you know, we work, you know, in a nice little, you know, a situation with something else. They do the content and I just put it out. But it's interesting to see every week more people coming, and it's just because of y'all. I mean, you know, hey, you don't want to be a meme, stop doing the shit. You know, don't make the face.
Exactly.
Don't make the face. You make the face, you go. But that's the like. I'm cool with it. Like I'm resigned to the fact that at least once a week, I purposely put my face out there, and I purposely put my views out there. I'm comfortable with what I say. I can stand on it for the most part. Depends on how much I've been drinking. But you know, I can't trip on being a meme, but I also don't want to feed into it and make that a thing.
I just can't help it. I just have a very expressive face. I got like a real black face. So I got big black features. I got this nose, these eyes, and these lips. So they just gonna contort, and it just so happened to happen at a great time.
No, it works. It works. It works. And we need that. Actually, that's the thing. That's how there's other shouts out to Black and Else team. I don't know how many views or however you calculate the Giphy stuff, but they put all their clips up on Giphy and they was going crazy with that stuff. So hey, get in where you fit in, but that's not me. I don't want to be gift all. I've seen there's been a couple times years ago where somebody made me a meme and I'm like they put me in the meme when they really meant to put my homeboy in the meme, and it's just, I was like, well, my face is sitting on Reddit or somewhere. It's like, what are we doing here? Get off my lawn.
You know, it used to be a running joke that Cal was the surprised Undertaker guy.
Oh my God! Wait, no, all right. What year was that? That was 2012, 2013.
They thought you was Ellis.
2014. This is what happened that night. I'm working at Complex. I'm watching because that I didn't do a lot of pro wrestling at this time, but if some pro wrestling was going on, I was the obsessive over there. So of course I'm watching Brock Lesnar take the streak from Undertaker, and at the time when I was covering a lot of like dance music, and this woman who was a DJ, shouts out to Danny Deal out in Chicago, she was like, "Yo, my brother is a big pro wrestling fan and he has a radio show. I saw you were talking about the show last night. Would you be down to be on his show or whatever? Call in, and I was like, yeah, I mean, tell me what time if I'm free. And I was free at the time. I was outside Time Life building in the middle of Manhattan on the phone with this person, getting to realize that in conversation, we didn't really talk. I didn't know this person from Adam, but he thought on air, I was Ellis. He's like, yo, so when you was in, because I don't think there was in New Orleans, when you was in the arena, what was the I'm like, I was watching on the network at home, but that shit was crazy. And because my thing was like, yeah, whatever you saying about that, it's not like I can't talk pro wrestling, you know what I'm saying? But you're not going to get the nigga inside the arena perspective conversation for me. Yeah.
Was this?
Come on. Like I said, but regardless, ask me. Like they didn't ask no questions about who I was in regards to, damn, so you still there? How you feeling the night after being, like it's two, they could have asked a question or two and known that I was not
him.
I'm in New York. I ain't got money to fly up take a damn red eye from New Orleans or whatever to Jersey to get to work the next day. But it's since then, my brothers they'll make they'll make the, and it's been, anybody's got a keen eye. It's been a couple of episodes where somebody says something, but I had to we off that. It's 2023.
All y'all bald bearded men with glasses look the same.
That's not fair. They say I look like bad looking drinking Jermaine. The internet said
you look like that nigga.
That's what they said.
I didn't see that.
Do I look like Suge Knight with a hat off? Do I look like Suge Knight?
That I don't see.
I don't see that, but Jermaine,
on the complex comments. Anytime I was in a video, matter of fact, when I was in, they're just kids. Yes, but they're also like 12. Any video I was in, damn, who Suge Knight out of jail? Who Suge Knight was at comp? Yeah, all the time. Just because I was it's the gray and the beard by the time he was on trial.
Look like a black Tama Tonga with the gray and the beard.
Wow.
The beard and the gray.
Oh, nigga Tonga.
Nigga Tonga.
That's the name of the episode. Nigga Tonga is crazy. Nigga, if I could get that hair, that man, his hair makes him a baby face. Yeah. He jump on the top, and his hair be flown, that curls and shit. Yeah. That's that fire anyway.
I hope he's doing well.
She go. Depends on the way those WWE conversations going. No,
hey, we ain't gonna talk about that. This ain't that type of show.
I'm sorry.
But if y'all bring it up on y'all show,
yeah, let me know.
Girl.
I got you.
Yo, how did that Ava DuVernay tweet feel?
Oh, wait. All right. So I don't know Ava DuVernay, but I interviewed her once, but like we have, it's like an interesting relationship because like I'm just a fan of what she's as a director, as a person who is making stories about Black people specifically. She sees us when I watch when they see us on Netflix from a couple years, like she knew, like she understood, and you can see, and it's not no Tubi bullshit, it's not no Tyler Perry shit, it's, you know, it's real rap, you know, she's taking the time, and a lot of the time she writing it, you know, she produced, but there was a Black History Month thing that they were doing, and they wanted people to write about important Black people in the world. I say I'm the movie TV guy. Why would I not write about Ava? I wasn't expecting Ava to tweet, but again, I know Ava I think she really sees and understands what's out there in terms of who's trying to like when people are really trying to do something for the culture and not just trying to make a buck, really trying to make a statement and really trying to push things forward. You can tell by the things that she does. So I think she understands that. And actually, God, randomly, I don't like sharing things like this, and I'm not trying to flex, but when I got let go from that position, I was really good. Shouts out to my girl Jasmine. She used to work with Ava at Array. I guess she had hit Ava and let her know, because I sent out news, you know, this email was going to self-destruct in 2 days, so if you go hit me here. And I guess she hit up Ava, and Ava, like, a brief note, I don't remember what it said. It's locked in the archives of my Gmail, but you know, like I said, Ava is a really dope individual. One of these days, I'm gonna get a real interview with her. At the very least, we're gonna have to have like a breakfast or something, like, you know, have a tea and you know, a breakfast sandwich, just so we could, you know.
I don't want you drinking tea. I want you to have Hennessy in your cup
at 10 in the morning, though.
Well.
Okay,
yeah.
Say less. I'm with it.
I don't know what kind of operation you thought this was.
I don't drink enough Hennessy to be drinking Hennessy at 10. I could, but it's
put
probably
some Crown in your cup. You be all right.
That's facts. Never been a problem when there's some Crown Royal in the cup. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. So I called you the Russell Simmons of wrestling, which I 100% stand by. I will stamp it any chance I get.
Okay.
So how many people do you get on average coming to you for assistance?
I mean, you know, it's just one of those things that happens, right? Like, and sometimes I put myself out there, like, you know, there's sometimes where I'll interact with someone and be like, yo, you're dope, or like what you do is dope. What are you doing? Like, who do you know? Because, and it's like random shit, like, you know, comedian friends I know who need someone to do art for their project. The homie is bomb with the art, and he got the vision, and you know, they're probably working on some other shit now. Like, it's one of the reasons, you know, you mentioned the situation, or the unfortunate situation with Jay Briscoe. It's like life is so short.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost, I would feel weird to like stand in the way of somebody trying to get somewhere. So I mean, it when I was at Complex, I would get a lot more like college kids hit me up on some real shit, or just people who were like trying to write. And if they weren't asking me for a job, they were asking me how I got there. And I mean, it was always the same conversation, but you know, it happens on a fairly, you know, decent basis, depending on who's around. But again, hit me up. My DMs are open. Don't be a fucking weirdo.
I was about to say, because be careful.
But this is the thing, because know that. But again, like I said, life is short. So no, if I get your DM and I know you want some BS, but you're trying to, you know, get somewhere, you may not get an answer because I don't have time to bring you up to speed to then help you, you know, understand where your potential can go. It's really tough. Like this one, how many times I told her, where that YouTube at?
Now, why am I in it?
because again, you interact with people and you see that they have something, and even if it's not, because I could care less if it's with me. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the community that are doing dope stuff, and I knew they would do dope stuff. It ain't nothing affiliated with us, but it's good to see that person's able to get their voice out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I what they say, leave things better than the way you got them. Like this game, like especially as a black person, not even trying to come into journalism in general, but like. The world, I didn't even conquer Hollywood, but I got to understand that game. The world of pro wrestling as a journalist, it like look at some of them scrums, look at some of them rows. It's Mans from Rhapsody, it's Mans from SC Scoops. What, Tyrese, Simon, and maybe Phil. Like, there's not that many black journalists out there. And I'm sorry, and Queen PR and Krista from those wrestling girls, and Steph Hardy, depending on where people are, but it's not a lot of people, and it's not consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
it's not consistent.
If I can see a Seahawk and be like, yo, Seahawk, your pen is nice. Here's an opportunity. Show me what you could do, and he knocked it out the park with a Ricky Starks piece. Like, come on, like it's why not try and help somebody, get where they need to go? But
speaking of helping someone get where they need to go, and speaking of Seahawk, big cockatoo, whatever your name is, nigga, I heard you was in Maryland. We gonna get you a barber, my nigga. We gonna get you a barber, and we gonna get you to stop doing that to the neck of your shirts. And
if we end up on his show and he get to talking trash about you, that means he gonna probably get to talking trash about me, and I coming for the kill shot.
Hey, Tutu, right by Rundle Mills.
Hey,
damn me, I give you the number.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna come to you in peace. Don't do that. And it's not because of us. It's for your sake.
I want to take him.
Leave us alone.
Kevin's barbershop.
That's his problem. He got
all this. You can line all this up, get him a nice look. You know what I mean?
You got to get the content, though. You got to be sitting there.
Oh, what you mean?
Said nothing.
Get to put the camera on the tripod or something.
What's the meme been lately with the Lord? I ain't doing this for free. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Mr. Otaku, that is him. When you make your next list of bitches and how they can go to hell, don't put me on that motherfucker.
Yo,
that's Taco, what it's called.
We gonna get you right.
He got some shit over there, but that ain't me saying that. He's be on your list.
Taco, we gonna get you right, fam.
Did you call him Taco?
Yeah, that's what you said his name.
Oh, Taco. I don't say his name on this platform.
Yeah.
That's you, Wildin'. Listen,
you don't want to call him Cockatoo.
Yeah. These are done on purpose.
I know. That's gonna be the problem. I can say, if I say his name, put some respect on it, at least gonna respect me. You don't call him a damn bird, he gonna be mad at you.
You say his name. I seen the movie Katie Man. You say his name 2 more times, you're gonna start sweating.
Is he
real angry? You're gonna start, if you say his real name 3 more times, you're gonna start sweating and get real angry about wrestling. Like, it's gonna be.
It don't bother me. I don't let people with sausage fingers bother me. Okay? I'm tired. I'm a black woman in America. Okay, I don't care.
Oh gosh.
You don't see this army fatigue? You don't see this?
She ready for war. War. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
I hate it here.
No, all right. I love it. It's great.
I know this is not your forte of being on that side of the table, right? Who have you sat on this side of the table with and been somewhat awestruck, starstruck, whatever you want to call it?
Gosh, I mean, I went to Wakanda. I remember. I mean, it's Lupita, all right. It's Lupita, but it's like mind you, it wasn't even like I'm sitting here and she's sitting there. We went to Wakanda, but it was like 20 of us, and it was like a bunch of like if you was having a get together, like a family reunion or something outside, then white folded tables, the long ones you laid out. It was like a U-shaped of those in a room, and then the talent would sit at the front, and it was all of us just sitting there staring at them. But it was different because I was sitting on the side where the talent would walk behind us. The door to go into the set was right behind me. When I turned around and it was Lupita, I said, "Oh shit, it's like that." Like it's.
I wonder what kind of.
I'm saying like there's beautiful people in the world, you know what I'm saying, but like she's different. That's being in the room with her was different.
Hey man, what kind of Saint Laurent Givenchy she was wearing that day when she walked by? They was still in the John. Like it was Wakanda. Like they was in the Wakanda. So she had the shit on. She was in the Wakanda. She had the Wakanda on. No, it say Wakanda on the label. Look. Matter of fact, it might have been. She was in the Wakanda. It might have been. I think there was the last day of shooting, so they was literally coming from set, doing like 15 minutes with us, and then scurrying off to go back to wherever Lupita goes with her. Whoever she got a man. I didn't know who this dude was. They did a whole series of videos I saw on the. Shouts to him. Wherever they go, they was out there having a great time. But yeah, she was at one. I don't remember what I asked her about. The one question I got off in that situation, they celebrated, I think it was her birthday. They celebrated her birthday by throwing a Coming to America, going to Zamunda themed birthday party. So she answered my question about her making them go viral or something. I forget. It was somebody's birthday, but they was all in Zamunda. Anyway, why our visions of Africa had to be fake all the time? Why we can't get beautiful Africa that's real and not just like lions and tigers eating up on fucking elk and shit?
What the fuck? So in her birthday, who was Vanessa Bell Calloway?
That's a good question.
I want to do that outfit. That is my dream cosplay.
I don't know if they were. I don't remember if they were specific. They were like in the garb, but I don't know if they were literal to like there wasn't no dude with the big belly singing "She's Your Queen to Be," but they were.
There you go.
Shout to him.
That nigga just came back, and then he just came back to one. He was like,
he's singing for himself. All right. The one time he got that shit off.
So if she's your one that had you in awe, what is your dream interview? Like who is it that you have not gotten that you want to get?
I have two answers to this question.
I want The Rock. I want The Rock, and I want Jordan Peele. Those are two names that I've wanted Jordan Peele since I wanted to get him for Us. And every time I tried, either somebody was doing something or he wasn't available. And I was actually, by the time Nope came around, I was not in the mix enough to even be like, hey, let me slide it. It was like that train was already on the tracks. But Jordan Peele, I feel like he's one of the few people in Hollywood that is making movies for me. In terms of like it'd be one thing, but it's like 15 other things going on in that movie, and I'm like, yeah, I see that. I see that. Yeah, and it's funny, but The Rock, I saw Young Rock, and Young Rock was going on. He's doing the presidential campaign. I need that in real. I want the hour-long Dwayne Johnson presidential interview for wherever I'm at, doing whatever I'm doing. Give me The Rock for an. I had The Rock for 4 minutes, and he gave me an extra 2 because he was talking about how he made the rap song. Talking to me, he said, "Yo, Cal, that's my Cal? What's going on?" I was rapping
all about Drive.
I got that video too. Say I won't drop that video one of these days. That shit was amazing.
Drop it.
That's in the archives.
I would love to have Dwayne on something else. Like I got some questions I want to ask him personally.
It may be like a 4-minute episode though.
What Avant say? You only got 4 minutes.
Well, that's the key though, right? Like that's like
they talked bad about him in the group chat.
The beautiful thing about what we do in these squares that go up on YouTube is we'll do Black Rasslin for like 3 hours.
Mhm.
We'll do an interview for like an hour and we just talk about, you know, whatever comes to mind. During pandemic, when I was doing like movie junkets where you was getting like you was lucky to get 6 minutes. Sometimes you would get 3. You would have to figure out, all right, what's my lead in before I ask my first question? Like what, like when I was interviewing Tom Holland and them, he had on the new Pata Air Max 1. So that was he had his foot up. I was like, nah, I see you. And that shit was early too. That you got to get a question with some juice. Like you need something that's gonna say, what's the headline? What does Zendaya say about XYZ? And then that last one, it's always the future. It's always because again, you only get so much time. And unless you're doing a specific piece, like unless you were going in there and you had 2 minutes with The Rock and you knew them 2 minutes was only going to be about Jey Uso over the last 3 years, you could ask a couple of specific questions and get them quotes. If you just got 2 minutes with The Rock and your job is get something back for this movie that's coming out in a month, you got to make sure them questions is key. And it ain't easy, but it's fun. That's interview Olympics to me. That shit could be cool. You can get some cool shit, or you can get some duds, and you're like, you know what? This nobody has to know that.
It's an experience.
Yeah. Just chalk. That's just another chalk that one up for the record book. But you know, we'll get them next time, buddy.
What non-wrestling question would you ask like The Rock, or like what non-wrestling question would you ask The Rock? And what question would you need answered from Jordan Peele?
Jordan Peele, I wish I'd saved the piece that I wrote and never posted about us, because I had a theory. It wasn't too deep just because I couldn't finish it, but I was trying to see if us, how many parallels to like Donald Trump in that election were in us, because there was a lot going on there. Even if you just think about the idea of the white middle and lower class kind of ramping up and turning up, because I mean that race is a thing, but that movie really was about class, you know, the people that have versus the people that have not. But I don't know how political, like horror specifically can be very it can speak on the issues of today, but I don't know how deep he was going into that, and I've not found any really good theory. So I need to ask him that. The Rock, I want to know. I don't want to know if The Rock says nigga, but I want to know like what, when The Rock was hanging around like the Nation or like any like, you know, the niggas in like what was he doing? Was he in the mix? Or was he on the side? Haha, you guys is crazy. I'm over here with my, you know, my baked chicken or whatever. Or was he like, if they was busting spades, was The Rock busting spades?
Wow.
That I don't want to say I want to know how black he is, but like, I'm trying to understand The Rock outside of holding the mic and doing the fucking help. Yeah, like I want to know the real Rock. You know,
you want to know Dwayne?
Yeah. Hey, my nigga Dewey.
Dewey.
So, all right. What exactly at this point in time were you talking about?
Police.
Oh gosh. I don't remember why I was smiling. I think I was smiling because I was on camera. There is video.
Did Roman just call you a nigga?
No. I'm trying to think back of what that interview was. We were talking about, because this was the summer of 2019. This was before he was doing a thing for that Fast and the Furious movie, the Hobbs and Shaw that he was in. There was a whole installation there for that. So, but he had just come back. Like he was on the road. He was tagging with Undertaker. So we were talking about him coming back from, you know, being out so long and you know, his health and everything. But we may have been talking about him cooking. He was talking about getting more into his health and learning how to make meals for himself. But yeah, that was a whirlwind. That may have been like 8 minutes. Shouts out to homegirl Olga. She was next to me, but I didn't know she was going to be there, and I already had like how I was going to work in my head. So if it looked like I'm bogarting that, it's because I was already in the zone. And she said, "No, I'm gonna be in this too." I said, oh, all right, we gonna see how this works, because I was already ready, you know, and that was mad spontaneous. But if he wasn't talking about teaming with the Undertaker, it was probably him talking about chefing it up in the kitchen, if I remember correctly.
See, that's my thing. If I ever got the opportunity to, you know, outside of this wonderful platform that we're on right now called Something Else, my dream is to just ask, I want like 2 minutes, maybe not even 2 minutes, give me 60 seconds.
Okay.
With different celebrities, and I get to ask them one absolutely outrageous question, and that's my shtick. Like that's just 60 seconds to ask any celebrity just one crazy question. Because I'm asking Dwayne, hey man, why you tell us you had $7 in your pocket and you had $6 and some change, and you got that measly $7 in a frame, knowing that really wasn't $7 you had? You lied to us for 30 years.
This is what you do.
It flew out the window. I
caught
seen
it.
an episode.
I'm mad at Dwayne.
What you got to do is you have to do that like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You have to at least go viral with the second or third one.
Yeah.
What's that little girl? I can't think of the little girl's name right now. But she was the little girl in New York interviewing rappers, interviewing Jay-Z, interviewing Nas.
Nothing, man. Yeah.
Once 2 or 3 of them pop off, but again, I seen it. I told shouts to Carla, she was, you know, the staff writer when I was over there as a deputy editor of the channel. I'm like, this girl's about to be something. Got the interview early. I mean, she's already taken up. She may have already interviewed Obama. She's interviewed everybody at this point. But they said, hey, so she just interviewed Spider-Man in Central Park or wherever they was at. Y'all want the exclusive? And yeah, we got the, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's things like you got, but I would have never even gotten that or known that if I hadn't been on the timeline. It's just seen this cute little girl asking these random ass questions. But you get 2 or 3 of them, talk whatever celebrities you know, ask them random questions, get someone to film that shit, go viral.
I'm already working on it. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, when we go to New York this weekend, I'm gonna take a bottle of mambo sauce to the one Aki way. The nigga, sure.
Yeah.
Let me get a mambo sauce. Chopped cheese, the Aki way. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's interesting.
We going crazy this weekend.
Sure. I'm so mad that I won't be there.
But you working? Yeah.
Well, it's my mom's birthday weekend.
I feel you.
Shout out to
So
Carla.
big for moms.
Yeah, for real.
What do you think Carla gonna come to New York?
Yeah.
Carla can't stay in New York.
Y'all can
She
ride
hates
with
it
us.
more than me.
Y'all can ride with us.
Oh.
That sounds like a problem.
That sounds like an issue.
Does she drink?
Carla?
Yeah, it'll be a problem then.
Carla is an assistant pastor.
So she do drink.
No.
No, don't worry about that crown. I got my wine. Don't worry. I'm good.
No, we just now got my mom to drink Arbor Mist.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was, whew.
She's so dramatic.
Whew.
She was like, this is strong. I said, Carla, got 2%. Your communion got more alcohol in it than this.
You put some vodka in here? What's in here?
I don't know how you drink this. Meanwhile, I'm drinking a whole cup of Jim Beam. And she's drinking Arbor Mist.
Mama, you done raised a thug.
Right.
Hey.
You mainlining the Arbor Mist while you down in a bottle of Jim Beam.
All I'm saying is that we said it before on this show. The reason why the end in my name is capital is because Carla knew she was raising a real nigga.
Whole time. Brother Calla. I see you got a couple of them those Funko Pops over there.
Yeah.
In the background. I collect like every holiday or whatever that comes around. Lil Fam, one of the presents that comes from him is usually a Funko Pop.
Right.
What's on your what's your prized Funko Pop, and what is on your Funko wish list?
Let's see. Let me pull up the do you have the Funko app?
Oh, well, you gotta tell them which ones you already got and then the ones you want.
Look at us nerds. I love that.
Listen, hey, Funko, I need I need the Giancarlo Esposito as Gus Fring.
Big facts.
Post explosion, half his face
Mhm.
gone. I need that, and I don't need to pay $300 for it. So if you guys can find out how to get Brother Fam a Gus Fring with half his face blown off, you know what I'm saying?
Good
Blown,
luck.
Why? While he's
I
making
mean,
requests for that Funko.
Go send that over.
Yeah, she said, I sent you something. Hit me up.
Yeah, hey, check your email.
That's
My-
to the side of the VMs.
Okay.
When I got the Funko app and realized that you can make a list of your collection and it gives you like the price amount
Mhm.
based off of what it's worth. And then my most expensive Funko is worth $135. There's a Bape did a Funko, the baby Milo
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Funko. Shouts to damn. Why I can't think of the name of the homeboy said they did a fuck. I feel bad. I can't remember the name of the damn company. Bait. Shouts to Bait. It's a Bait did they did a collab with Bape. And one of the things they did was they got these Funkos and they sent me 2 of them in the pack that they sent. So I got 2 of these baby Milos, one sitting on ice and one is sitting wherever. My second most valuable is you see the big ones. I got one of Run DMC in
nice.
concert. That's my on my wish list. Damn, I think I bought some of the ones that's on my wish list. I want to get a. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I feel like I need a Khal Drogo pop. What the hell else is on here?
That one's just gonna look like Roman Reigns.
It's gonna look like Aquaman. It's Aquaman.
And I never did get I want to get a Static Shock. Like for a while, I wanted to get all the black superheroes, comic book characters, and all that stuff. But there's again, like fam, there's only so many that are out there, and then you get those you see shit on Instagram, and oh yeah, here's a limited edition Nas Funko for $600, and it's limited to 20, and you realize that they're just at home painting.
That ain't
pop.
That ain't Funko, nigga. That's just you having some fun, ho.
So that's the name of the episode.
I'm sick of you.
Nah, the niggas they be trying to say, yeah, this is from Funko. No, it's not, nigga.
Y'all outside the lines with shit.
Y'all out there, y'all got a block of plastic and a lighter.
Just melting it together. I think the last time I counted, I might be at like 55.
55?
I might be at 55.
How many do I have in here?
The 3 that are my heart and soul, like outside of the wrestling ones, of course. I have a Thanos Venom. I have the Jimi Hendrix where he's kneeling and it comes with the guitar and the fire coming up.
Yeah.
I have that one. And I have the collection. It's like the twin set of Ursula and Cruella de Vil. Because those are my 2 favorite Disney villains.
Damn.
And those are my babies. Those are my babies. It's very few that are still in the box because I just like to. I ain't got no kids, so I can put my shit out. But
are in the box.
I can't. I don't. I'm a child at heart, but I know I ain't gonna tear it up. I got all the Power Rangers. I have the full Bob's Burger set. I got all the Golden Girls. That Freddie Mercury is the one that I want. But that bad boy, last time I checked, like $300.
I saw one. I got my emails. One we had the crown on.
The one that I want is the one with him and the Wimbledon Stadium. Is it
Wimbledon or Wembley Stadium?
Was it Wembley? That's that bitch.
Wembley, yeah.
And he got the white tank top, the blue jeans, and he.
Yeah. Oh. Classic. That's a classic image.
Okay, so my mother, when she named me, should have put a capital in my name. My favorite Funkos are Fred Sanford, Rick James.
I'm about to say something to you that's disrespectful.
Fred Sanford, Rick James, and I got a Dez Bryant. Those are like my favorite. You know what I mean? Funko. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I need. The Funkos I need, right? don't exist yet.
Right.
Funko, the good folks at Funko, the good folks over there in Staten Island, why isn't there a Wu-Tang Clan set of Funko Pops available for purchase that I could rob from FYE week by week?
Not that part. Wait. Rob.
Just
Wait.
put them. I just wear a bigger coat and
Fun-
then
You sure that's not a
I
Wu-Tang
put
set?
it in my pocket.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Wu-Tang set.
And then I would leave the store 9 times.
Maybe because that show this is gonna be the final season on Hulu, right?
I
Drop it for
know.
that. Drop it for that.
I'm just
They do
saying.
have it.
They do. I've never seen it. Make sure it's Funko.
Yeah,
Remember,
that's what I'm looking.
make sure it's Funko.
And not Fun Ho.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think these are customs. Never mind.
Those are
See?
Fun Ho.
Nah.
They're at
Oh, God,
Walmart.
this is real.
They're on Amazon.
Yeah.
They're
They
on
overseas.
Fun.
This is
They're on
yeah,
funho.com.
the website wish.com.
No.
Funho.jp.
They like, let me get the
I'm
RZA.
gonna send it to you.
Let me like, yo, let me get the RZA. These niggas that sent you, god dang.
Smoke Dizza. That's
Yeah, whole time.
That shit is fun.
Is this West Side Good?
I didn't say scissor.
I forgot that I have an Allen Iverson Funko in there because my 2 favorite basketball players are Allen Iverson and Vince Carter. And I have Allen Iverson in there and I want Vince so I can have my collection.
Do I have an Allen Iverson?
That's my man 50 grand right there.
I got an Angelo Dawkins. I do not have a Montez Ford.
I got the Montez Doll.
I need New Day. That's the other one I need. I need the New Day.
I got New Day.
I don't have. I want the set.
I got the set. I got the not the gold and white set. I got the blue joint.
That's the one I got. I
got
it sitting in front of my TV over there. Cal, if folks don't know, you are from
Jersey.
Exactly.
All day, every day.
You really?
So
what?
Huh?
You for real? Damn.
She hate where everybody's from.
You hate Jersey.
It's close to New York.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people hate Jersey.
People are wrong. You be wrong.
People be wrong.
Kind of
niggas be hating Jersey that never been to Jersey. I've only had good times in Jersey.
Chief Keef said blow the whole Jersey up. And they was in the club. Yeah.
Well, Chief Keef is from where?
Chi-Town. Chirac.
They want to blow everything up.
Damn right.
They want to blow everything up. I'm gonna put you on the spot, brother Cal. We won't be specific, but give me your top 5 Jersey legends.
Damn. Redman is number 1. Shit. Top 5 Jersey legends. I have to put Latifah on there just because Latifah niggas don't know what boarding town is. Latifah went from boarding town to Hollywood, like and on some real shit. Yeah. Gosh, I feel like you kind of have to have Frank Sinatra on your list of Jersey legends for a lot of people. For at least for a lot of cool white people, that was cool.
He's from Jersey.
This is the second
Frank Sinatra.
This is the second.
I'm not well versed on Caucasian history.
Frank Sinatra.
New York.
He sung the song.
I just
He's from
found
Hoboken.
I just found out last year that Emilio Sparks was white. Okay, I don't
That's
know
funny.
a lot about white history.
That's funny.
Oh no. Oh no.
I am I black? Do I like do I put Lauryn Hill on my Jersey Legends list? Do I? Dare I?
She's gonna be 2 days late.
Yeah, you just put her at 6.
Yeah, she be there.
I put her on last week. I put her on last week. She'll be there at some point. That's the part that I don't like about her history is and them in general. It's like the Fugees is great, but like you gotta go on tour. You gotta and do the songs the way they want you to do the songs.
Nigga, I seen Lauryn Hill live. She did the whole Miseducation in Afrobeat.
That's what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, Nobody, people. If you're not regularly touring or regularly putting out music, people when they see you, they want to see you.
Yeah,
They don't want to see your ooh la la la. Like they don't need that. Like it was not a upright bass breakdown in Fuji La. That's not how this works.
She's trying to relive the unplug era, which was a once in a lifetime moment. You could never recreate that.
Yeah, she was jamming.
Niggas be overrating that goddamn unplugged. To half them songs, she just start crying. They didn't finish them. You know what I mean? Wyclef and Rohan Marley destroyed that woman's life.
It was just one song I loved. Everything else, you was going on a tangent. We had to pull you back.
You can't. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you can't. Wait, what was the song?
Peace of Mind.
I really the only thing I like that Water song, like Water.
Oh yeah, that's good too. That's good too.
But she jamming
got me out of some stuff. Like that song right there pulled me out of some stuff. But when you go back and listen to it, I'm like,
I never listen to the whole project though. It's like I listen to it and then I get to a certain point. I'm like, all right, I've had enough.
It's not Jay-Z Unplug at all.
Jay-Z run that. You kept running that one back. I think my fifth, I'm gonna go Joe Pesci.
I'm gonna go
Joe Pesci. Only because like he did his thing, and then like people don't know what Joe Pesci doing right now. He blew the game up and said, and just chill for a bit. Come back out when he want to, and then go back home.
That nigga IMDb page ain't crazy.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy. But when he showed up, he showed out.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Joe Pesci said, "You call me when there's another kid at home by himself, and I get it cracking."
I'm saying, you see, he didn't come back out for shit until The Irishman came out, and even then, he was just an old man. Said, "Hey man, you go kill the motherfucker. I'm gonna be up in the car." You know what I'm saying? And he just sat there with his pinky ring chilling. But he ain't. That's an OG. You want to know what an OG is right now? Joe Pesci's your OG. And a true OG, because he ain't in your face with this shit. He at home waiting for you to knock on the door.
Oh, baby. So was he in Home Alone 5?
He was in Home Alone 1 and 2.
That was it?
He was getting checks.
Damn. But he should have been in Home Alone 5, so that way we can bring him to the next segment of our show called The 5 Count. Woo!
Hey, it don't work as good if you celebrate it after you do it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do this. This is for me. Okay, I got a rough week. Fuck you. Okay. Even though we do know that you have seen the show more times than you probably are like to admit, still gonna run it down for the people who might be new. These are 5 questions that we ask our guests just so we can get into your brain a little bit more. Sir, are you ready?
Always ready. Always ready. Let's go.
First question on 5 count. If you can listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
One artist for the rest of my life. Probably Stevie Wonder. There's enough music that's amazing to where I don't think I would get tired of it for the rest of my life.
I can see that.
Hey, if you get a chance right now, and this is to everybody watching, go see Stevie live.
That's what I've not done.
Do it. Like if you get an opportunity, shout out to Mom Duke. She bought it as I believe my Christmas present, maybe, or my birthday present. One of the two. Floor seat to Stevie is one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to in my life.
Have y'all seen that documentary Questlove did, Summer of Soul?
I haven't seen it yet.
You watch that. It starts. I believe it starts with a Stevie Wonder performance, and it's amazing. Like, and he's young. He's young Stevie. And it's amazing to just see the way he commanded the stage, the way he was interacting with his different bandmates. It was dope. They had a couple of the Stevie clips in there. So I may run that back after I watch Danielson beat up on Bandit. I'm sorry.
Wrestling. So is that on Hulu?
Yeah, the Hulu bought the doc. The Oscar winning. That's the doc that won when Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock.
I might watch that tonight
That's a good one.
as I try to fall asleep since I ain't been asleep in almost 3 days.
I recommend. Actually, anybody watching, you want a good documentary, some Black history you ain't know, especially about some music and entertainment in New York. Yeah, go watch Summer of Soul. Shouts to Questlove.
Fire.
All right, man. What question number 2. What movie villain did you think was right?
Right. Fuck. I mean, shit. I don't think Thanos is right. Like, I love Thanos. I'll tell you, I wrote a piece. Thanos is the GOAT Marvel villain. I don't know if it's just as easy so far, but like, kill half of everybody. It's fair, but it's very much like, just throw some money at it. Yeah, just kill everybody. Well, half everybody.
Every time someone says Thanos, I'm like, ha ha. And I know he's watching. Ha ha, Latrell. Every time somebody say it, I'm gonna go to you.
I kind of I was rocking with Killmonger. I may still be rocking with Killmonger. I think as Black folks have seen repeatedly over situations where the police kill us when they pull us over or see us in the street, sometimes you got to meet violence with violence. And I don't the community as a whole is not ready for real revolution, because it's very cool to sit in houses and just sit on TikTok all day. But sometimes you got to strike back. And I understood what Killmonger was talking about for at least for a little bit.
Yeah, but then he was putting them little pills on himself all.
Yeah, I didn't. I killed him.
I was like, nah, Killmonger already had chicken pox. You get away from me right now.
He got forever chicken pox.
That was his love language in Braille. That's all that was. That was for the bitches. That wasn't for you.
Leave Lori alone.
Ain't no good.
I haven't seen her in 2 years.
The third question on the 5 count. What conspiracy theory do you believe is real?
Stevie Wonder can see.
My man.
No, did you ever see the video? Bomani Jones knows. Did you ever see the video? It's a bunch of them on stage, and if the credits are rolling, and they singing, and Paul McCartney is walking across the stage for whatever reason, and he hits a microphone stand, and it falls for Stevie. And Stevie said, "Now let me ask you this:
Stevie is Daredevil.
Stevie Wonder has not been with like sight for a while, but you see pictures of, because Stevie also is good at, like joking with people, right? Like you see Stevie Wonder, oh, I'm taking a picture of whoever, but how does Stevie know how the camera, like how would he know how to hold it like this to take the picture?
Ain't never seen no camera before.
How would he know? Especially like, and this is like years later, like technology. I don't know. I'm not saying Stevie Wonder doesn't have, or I'm not saying he has like perfect vision,
but he can see something. Stevie
see more than I think people realize. Stevie, because he playing the drums and shit.
Hey, y'all ever seen Stevie Wonder Twitter account?
Yes. That's
it's just random characters.
It's exactly what you would think it would look like if you believe that Stevie Wonder couldn't see.
Smokes.
The internet's undefeated in its hilarity and
I don't know if is it called Stevie Wonder's Twitter?
Whatever
it's called, yo, is one of the most ignorant things ever seen, yo. It just be like Stevie Wonder drunk, and it just be, you know what I mean? He just hit you with these. It'd be like,
yeah, the whole keyboard, yeah, for real, for real. People are nuts, yo. People, is if you on the internet and you can think about it, it's probably out there.
Is it gone?
Who knows? Did Elon not find it funny when he took it over? Was that not in Elon's or who knows?
Also, there is a spot in Stevie's show where he walks on stage all the way across from one instrument to the other.
Oh, really? Playing the music, playing each instrument?
No. Like he goes and plays the joint, and then he walks across the stage. And he stops, say hi, how you doing, the NDIRE, and then he get to the other side of it. That's one of his last spots he does. You know what I mean? That's like his
That's his high spot.
That's his 450 splash. That's great.
Yeah,
he's Daredevil.
That's the signature. That's the people's elbow.
Please with the slides.
Hey, yo, what is the most embarrassing thing to ever happen to you in public?
In public, I mean, in high school, you know, like that, like you got a boo boo, but you ain't you can't make it to the bathroom yet, and like it's not like I never shit my pants in public, but like people be roughhousing, and like somebody push you push him back, and then one day this was like middle school, nigga pushed me into the locker, and I had to fart, and he pushed it, this shit, said, oh.
Why was your fart so aggressive?
I had to go. I was waiting. I was home.
Butt was barking.
That shit was loud. It never happened again. You don't hold your shit in, y'all. But yeah, I had to use the bathroom, but it was in between classes. I didn't get to go.
Please, firecracker ass nigga. And the last question on the 5 count: if you could do anything without getting caught, what would it be?
Like, take a lot of money from a lot of money. Like that bank would be my bank. But cause I don't want to do murder's not something like I'm not like, oh, I would kill somebody. Like I'm not worried about that. But like, I gotta live. You need money to got rent paid, mortgage due at some point. Let me get all that money. This is my account.
Fort Knox.
I'm saying, is it gold? What's the most? Is it gold? Is gold the most expensive still? Whatever it is? Give me all of it.
At this point in the juncture where we are in society, I think clout might be a little bit more expensive than gold, and we don't call it Fort Knox.
Fort Knox is the name of the episode. Outstanding.
I don't know. I'm gonna roll today. I don't know what's going on.
That's good. No, that's good.
I don't know what's going on. And Uncle Kyle, we appreciate you. I appreciate you. I know Daddy Fam does too. You help us out tremendously in more ways than one. You've inspired me. I know you've inspired him. Tell the people, if they don't know, where can they find you and what you got coming up?
Don't find me. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Cal Dub on Instagram. If you could find me, I don't be posting a lot. I put stuff on the story. Black Rasslin every Thursday, youtube.com. So if you're watching this, you already know what the vibe is. 8:35 p.m. every Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. Me, fam. Lola been on every now and again, but you know the gang. Facts, big facts. 5 mics of podcast excellence. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. It's a lot of nonsense going on over there. Damn. When this drops, the day after this drops, I'll be reacting to my last Royal Rumble match before the Rumble. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's probably going to be the 2008 Rumble. We'll see what happens. I guess that's it. Anything else? You just honestly, just go to my Twitter. If I'm doing something, it's over there. I promise you.
Perfect. Well, it was definitely a pleasure. It's always good to talk to family. Big fam.
Appreciate
Tell people where they can find you if you want them to.
Hey man, IlFam790, your social media of choice, aka the Aunt Anderson podcast and Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon, Steamboat, Pod Sham, Pod Gods, favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe. I'm here to podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Ice to Senior Love Daddy at WFAM, where family always matters, and that's the double truth. Ruth and my tag team partner.
As always, it is your girl, Lovey Laveau, the Black Blue High with the big blue hair. Don't forget to make sure you go over to foryourwear.com, get that merchandise, get the t-shirt, get the hoodie, get both, spread love, love somebody else, and find us on Twitter, find us on Instagram, Something Else Pod, without the G, because we are all the G you need.
Okay.
Bye.
Peace.
It's sexual, baby. And I want to give it all to you.
Mark Henry, something else.
Yeah, right on.
Next Wednesday on the Black Rasslin YouTube.
Right here for you.
Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wings lit. Somebody gon' get. Oh shit! Say it again. Say something.